we've made it. It's the final weekend of the season. It's funny at this part of the year, you can tell everybody's energy is a little drained. We'll start our taper tomorrow for these guys. So we now are 9 days out from their first event. So we like to kind of just taper off into it. We'll have some good volume going into the beginning of next week and then remove one piece per day. Today, we're gonna go over our last touches on the worm with these guys. To see the progress they've made over the last 7 months is crazy. So we actually have some numbers that we did in the first weekend with them to now. So like something like 60 chest to bar for time, all 4-person synchro, or 30 worm cleaning jerks for time, which is pretty much a standard for teams at the games. We're gonna test that out today, see how much better they've gotten, give them some confidence when it comes to going to Madison, and end the weekend on a high note, which will be good.
Your eyes look a little tired.
I've got pink eye and some bad allergies. What? So I've been on eye drops and whatnot. My son had it like a week and a half ago, and I thought I got off scot-free because I came down here and I had no symptoms, everything was great. And then my allergies acted up real bad this trip for some reason. So my eyes got all puffy, and I was chatting with the team doc, and he was like, hey, just take these preventatively. It's probably just allergies, but it can't really hurt. So yeah, I look like I'm high as shit, and when I get up in the morning, my head feels like it's 30% larger than it needs to be. And I actually yesterday we did a bunch of handstand walk stuff, and I blew a bunch of blood vessels in my eye, so I'm done going upside down for the weekend. I like my eyes the way they are.
So from a fitness standpoint,
fitness
racing looking.
Fitness feels great. Body feels really good. I think on the whole, the team feels really good. The normal kind of nicks and stuff like that, the little kind of things you pick up throughout a year of training. But on the whole, everybody seems to feel pretty great. This weekend's gone really well. Tested some kind of gamesy style stuff. Just played with some skills and just kind of fine tuning a few things. And communication's good, mood's good, vibes good. So I think everyone's where we need to be for next week.
Have you personally tested something that you did last year around this time, as in going for individual to see if you're around that same?
No, but it's funny. On the whole, I would say I'm the fittest I've ever been, for sure. Just based off some of the stuff that we've been doing, some progress on some weaknesses for me. I know, doing some, historically, grip management's been tough for me. So huge sets of toes to bar, huge sets of GHD, midline endurance, those things are things I've traditionally just kind of struggled with, and we work hard on kind of year round. And I can see, I've seen significant progress on those things from when we first got together as a team, with the way I had to break things up versus now being able to hold on to some bigger sets that frankly, just I wouldn't have been comfortable doing in years past. And I know that just based off of however many thousands of workouts I've done in the last decade. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of, not a benchmark, but a lot of just kind of internally, kind of monologued pieces that I know for a fact I'm significantly fitter, especially in the areas of my game that were kind of traditionally weak.
This games goes very good for you. You enjoy it. Is the retirement thing going to be questioned a little bit more?
No, I want to say no, but yeah, nothing is ever entirely off the table, but in my heart, this is still, I'm going into this games as this is the last time I'll step on the floor of the Coliseum, and that's where my head's at right now, and just kind of really enjoying this ride and just making sure I just kind of really embrace every minute of it. I've always tried to compete that way, but more so than ever, just because there is in my mind that kind of hard date. But yeah, nothing's impossible. My wife keeps telling me that I'm going to pull a Tom Brady next year, so we'll see how it goes.
At least she knows. What grippies are we going with today? What, are we not allowed to show?
No, you can show. This is my collection. I'm a hoarder.
Are they different sizes?
No, they're all larges and extra larges. I don't really know. A lot of them are half ripped. I just have trouble throwing them away.
You're a hoarder?
A little bit.
Is that with normal stuff too, or just CrossFit stuff?
Just grips.
Oh,
just grips.
So you throw away old original CrossFit tees?
Oh yeah, gone.
See, I hold on to them.
Really? No, I don't like having a bunch of stuff, but grips, because sometimes they get useful still. Okay, this one, this would rip if I did bar muscle ups or chest to bar because it's almost going, but I can still row with it, or I don't know. I like to use them until they're all the way gone.
You get these for free though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's it.
If I had to pay for them, it'd be a different story, probably. But
all right.
Okay.
Bye.
Fun talk.
How are you feeling?
I feel fine.
We're 9 days out.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be
Do you feel no difference from every other year you just decide to go in one of the games?
Yeah, no, it just feels like another year to head to Madison and do some workouts.
What about Andrea? Is she gonna retire?
I said this last year, but I mean it this year. Yeah.
Why?
I'm burned out a little bit. I also just, I don't know, I'll be a master next year. So.
You won't do masters though?
Not next year.
Qualify.
No, I probably wouldn't next year. I need like a year, like a calendar year off. And then I'd consider it at like 36.
You don't think Andrea though, just lollygagging, having fun fitnessing could make it?
No, that I would either train and try to be my best or not do it at all.
What about this t-shirt?
Oh, I mean, I don't always do this part, but I always do this part.
You're a cat lover.
I do. I love both. Actually, I was thinking about this. After the games, I'm going to try to foster like a litter of kittens, and I think it'll be so cute. Usually I do dogs, so
What's the number on the litter?
we'll see what they need. Usually there's like 4 to 5, sometimes more. They're little baby kittens though.
Do you guys have a max lift?
Yeah, Olympic total.
Oh yeah,
Same
you
as-
guys do too?
Yeah, they haven't told us if it's like one person do clean and jerk, one person do snatch, so we don't really know. But yeah, we're lifting, or we might do both. I don't know. It just says like 20 seconds per lift or something on the game site, so that's all we know. We've max lift outside before though, so I don't know.
It's probably not as fun, right?
I don't care.
I know you don't care, but it's probably not as fun though, right?
Probably not. No, just because you're like more, close and it's kind of intense and not as hot.
What's your number one event ever at the games that you're like, that was the coolest thing I've ever done? Or moment. It can be a moment.
Probably the final from last year. I don't know why. It was just, I think because we were behind and we came from behind and ended up winning by like, it was close, 10 seconds.
You guys were losing?
We were
And
getting to the bar muscle ups. We were in second.
what put you guys there? Was there just like one bad event or just like a bad?
No, just the workout, not overall.
Oh, that's okay.
No, Brandon.
Hey, no.
No, I'm talking about the workout itself. We got to the bar muscle ups second, and then passed them.
Oh yeah, the beast back. Adrenaline pumping through my veins, can't relax. Original, I am not the same as these cats. I sting them if they never ever mind and they beeswax. I don't ever cap, but I'm wearing like 3 hats. Never been a rat, but I know where the cheese at. You'll never get a trophy cause they all here where we at. You better believe that. When it's all said and done, I'll still be here standing. Never took a loss and it ain't something that I'm planning. I dare you to say something, my focus is A1. Every dog has its day, it's been mine since day one. This is real grinding, I'm still climbing. While you still trying, I'm still shining, it's real blinding. And I'm getting hotter too, talking top 2, I'm not a 2. You let the pressure bother you when I do what I gotta do, let's go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard, go hard.
all done.
It's a tough one without any music or anything, right?
Honestly, I don't mind it. When they play the junk music that I hate anyway, I'd rather have silence. It's all hip hop and nonsense. I'd rather work out to the sound of my own heart rate and the sandbag dropping. That was a good finish. Good confidence booster. A lot of really good things there. So, we're done.
It's a wrap. They're finally in a good mood again. They got deload coming up, so it'll be good, guys. Like we're really happy you got to see this journey of a team, right? We've had a lot of athletes that have been with us for a long time, but to see these 4 kind of come to us in their first year and see the growth that they've had and kind of the fun that they've had for the first time in a while in their career has been really cool to see, because these are 4 of the fittest individuals in the world, and it's hard to put egos aside and really like buy in on something like this. So I couldn't be more proud of these 4. It's been cool to see their friendships grow as well, because they're going to be friends forever after this, and to do that within something that's a team environment like this, it's just cool to see. So we're excited for Madison. We got 1 week and we're ready to go.